Hey, I'm Zack. Meet the Sol. It's an electric bike by Blix. This cruiser is a joy to ride, and we're going to tell you all about it next on Now You Know. Just 3 years ago, when I started really getting into electric bikes, I couldn't find a bike like this. A relaxed, easy on-off cruiser, stylish, and made with quality components for only $14.99? It just didn't exist back then. Fast forward to today, and here it is, the Blix Sol. If you're looking for a beach cruiser style electric bike, then I think I have the bike for you. Blix was founded in Santa Cruz, California in 2014, and they sell direct to consumer. So you visit their website, pick the bike that you want, and they deliver it right to your door, all with free shipping. From their perspective, why bother with a network of brick and mortar stores, which just increases the cost? They do have a limited number of stores where you can do test rides, but in my case here in New England, there just weren't any nearby. Now, I hear what you're saying. What if I don't like the bike once I get it? To that, Blix answers with their guarantee that you'll love your bike, and if you don't, you can return it. And they offer excellent support from setting up your bike to getting replacement parts. We just got through testing out the Sol and we really enjoyed it. So let me tell you what we found out. Blix calls this a fat tire bike, and the Kenda tires are wider than the typical tire, but at 2.2 inches wide, they aren't like those 4-inch wide tires that we've shown you on other fat tire bikes. But they don't have to be that fat because this is a classic cruiser, and I really like this 27.5-inch tire with classy brown sidewalls. It's wide enough to handle hard-packed trails and bad pavement, and also to offer a comfortable ride, but it still looks in proportion to the bike. It just doesn't draw that much attention to itself, which I kind of like. My favorite feature is this ultra low step through frame. It's just 17 inches and it's one of the lowest we've seen. It's just so nice getting on and off the bike, and it's also great when you're stopping. I really like that Blix protected the main crank gear on both sides to protect your pants from getting stuck or greasy. Maybe my second favorite feature is this handlebar set. They're wide and swept back with nice comfy grips, and I feel like I've stepped back in time to a more leisurely age. And I love the way they tuck the bell in here on the left. All this handlebar space here gives you plenty of room to install a cup holder, horn, light, even a phone mount. With the handlebars sweeping back, it allows the rider to sit back and more upright, which was really nice and comfortable for my back. And this little crossbar here is a really nice touch. It allows you to lift the bike easily. This wide leather saddle, for me, makes riding the Sol a pleasure. Comfy on the tush, with great rotational adjustability, and the spring set that helps smooth out the bumps. Nice. Here is the 500-watt Shengyi hub motor, which makes climbing steep hills easy and can carry weight up to 270 pounds. The 48-volt, 14-amp-hour Samsung battery with 35 E-cells is removable for easy charging and gives the bike a manufacturer's stated range of 45 miles. That's probably a bit on the high side, unless you're doing most of the pedaling, but charging only takes a few hours. The battery is rated at 25,000 miles, which should be plenty, and it can be replaced. They didn't try to hide the battery within the frame like a lot of other manufacturers do, but it just kind of blends in and you hardly notice it. Plus, Blix did a great job of keeping the battery low for a low center of gravity, which makes riding feel more stable. To remove the battery, just flip up the seat, slide the battery out. To reverse the process, mount the battery back onto the bike, and away you go. So if you're new to e-bikes, you might be asking, how does this whole e-bike thing work? Well, you just hop on and pedal like normal, and depending on your speed setting, which you set with these little up and down buttons right here, as you pedal, the internal cadence-based pedal assist system will assist you. Kind of makes you feel like pedaling is just super easy, like you're a bike superhero. You can easily get this bike up to 8 or 10 miles an hour on flat surfaces without any motor assist at all. If that's too slow, the first level of pedal assist can get you humming along at about 15 miles an hour. And at top level, we easily got this bike up to 20 miles an hour. So my problem when riding a traditional bike is that I enjoy the ride out so much that I go farther than I should, making the ride back arduous, unpleasant, and usually I'd get back after the sun goes down. With the Sol, even if you ride out too far, you can zip back in no time. There's a thumb throttle right here, so you can ride even without pedaling if you want, although this will drain the battery faster. The throttle is great for getting to a quick pace, especially when you need to get through an intersection after coming to a stop. The display here shows your mileage, the power level that you're at, your battery level, and your speed. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. And there's USB charging for a phone, which is a nice touch. Now, when you engage the Tektro Aries disc brakes, the motor automatically cuts out, and we found the braking system to be more than adequate. The 7-speed Revo grip gear shifter over here is super easy to operate, and its compact design is a nice touch. In fact, getting multi-speed at all on a bike at this price was super unexpected and makes riding even easier. The sole comes in this beautiful sky blue, and also you can get it in charcoal. There are these nifty mounting points on the front and back that make for adding rear accessories easy. Now, we drove it without any fender kits, but I would highly recommend getting the sole fenders for only $59 unless you live in an always dry place. There are also front baskets that you can get, racks, platforms, rear back seat, a smart pannier, and bags, all reasonably priced on the Blix website. All in all, we found the Blix Sol to be a joy to ride. If you're new to e-bikes or just looking for a more relaxed riding experience, I don't think you could go wrong with the Sol. The overall Swedish design and look of the Sol is friendly and quaint, drawing a smile from nearly everyone who walks by. Please subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll hear about our upcoming review videos. Thank you for watching. Now you know.